Hello, hello. What's up? Yeah, I'm a little bit relaxed here with a sandwich. You see, I haven't eaten anything since lunch today. And that's mainly actually down to my wife got the brilliant idea of going take a bath. I mean, it's really hot summer here in Sweden, so it's nice. But yeah, time did run away a little bit. And that's why I'm sitting here with a sandwich in my hand, looking very relaxed. But still, welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy the show. And yeah, today we have a small, or we don't actually have it today, we have it tomorrow. It's a little bit weird because DICE probably started this weird interval when they released Season 5. So usually updates come on Tuesdays nowadays. Before, they came on Thursdays, but they shifted to Tuesdays. But now, two times in a row, it's actually Wednesday they're coming. So, the update is coming tomorrow. We can't... I just realized that my title of the stream isn't really valid. You see, I thought we could actually... try and see if it worked. I figured, yeah, let's try the new patch and see if the quality of life improvements work, and if the RM68 nerf, which they first said I was going in Season 5, and then they wait a little bit because they do the spread alteration for assault rifles, and then they said it's going to be in this specific update. But it's not here yet, it's here tomorrow. We're one day early. It's going to be just weekly today. Yeah, not really. We're actually going to look at the update. Yeah, so here it is. As you see, it's 5.0.1. It's a lot of numbers. But basically what it says is that it's a small patch. It's a small quality of life, fix things. It's not a major stuff. The major stuff, which are, according to this one, a few weeks ahead of us, it's 5.1, which is the like major thing coming for Season 5. And I wonder if a few weeks is actually sort of the middle of the season, because then it could be a mid-season event, and it could also be new maps coming in, or not new maps, but the reworked Hourglass, which I can't wait for it. I mean, I really long for it, especially since every day I played last week, DICE thought it to be a good idea to throw in Hourglass at least once. Oh well. So basically what they have, AI soldiers in the prologue and stuff. I mean, that's really interesting for us that I played for a while. Some fixes for this and that, not really something I care about either. This is a good one. This is actually one of the most important things I think in this patch, and that is the overlay. When you capture or defend an objective, for whatever reason, sometimes the overlay disappears and you can't see if any enemy is on point and how many, which you normally can. You have to turn around, you have to look up towards the flag, and you see, oh, there's 3 enemies on point, and then you have to go back and you realize all 3 are aiming at you and you just die. And that sucks. That's fine, it's fixed, or supposedly fixed soon. Well, looking at a couple of different other things, the ability to equip unlocks, they're going to fix that. That's nice. Yeah, it's ham and mustard. It's actually quite nice. It's tasty. Yeah, it's great. With some coffee to get down. Perfect. This thing about those, I haven't looked at that actually. I missed that completely. But basically, sometimes when a heavy hit is hitting the shield, it's supposed to like ricochet away with the shield. Oh yeah, when a rocket hits you directly, then it doesn't work. But sometimes I've actually seen it maybe once or twice that the shield goes like wow, and it opens up a little bit, and then it covers again. Fixed an issue that was allowing bullets to go through Dose's ballistic shield based on what point in time you joined the server. What? I've experienced that a lot. I've been so angry. I think the reasoning behind it is just extremely weird. Fixed an issue that was allowing bullets to go through Dose's ballistic shield based on what point in time you joined the server. That's just so strange. Bunch of different things. Here comes the interesting part though. The RM68. The RM68 that everyone says is overpowered and should be nerfed. Basically. So they decreased the bullet speed from 790 to 700. It's hard to say exactly what difference that will make, but of course lower bullet speed will help everyone else. Yeah. And they've changed 4HK. Okay. So basically the damage is reduced a little bit. So you're forced to have a little bit closer combat. Okay. It would be interesting to try it out and see if it actually works. The M416 is buffed a little bit. Looks decent enough. And the MTAR is nerfed, I suppose. Okay, dispersion accuracy. This is also a little bit of interest because they fiddle quite a lot with that. I have no idea what my watch is doing. So they have changed a little bit to compress the top and lowest performers for a more balanced weapon offering. Yeah, so I mean, what they say is that they try to adjust it to make it easier, basically. And I know a lot of top performers don't like this because they like to feel good. And if they can't feel superior, they say that that's something wrong with the game. And they just assume that they are superior because, well, they kill a lot of people. So when they actually get killed by someone else, they assume that that player is just abusing the game. But I mean, it's going to be... I mean, it's 9%, 8%, a little bit tweaks up and down, and lower delay of the dispersion reset. I think this especially is a good thing, that they're lowering the delay to dispersion reset, because if you were going to reward people for tap fire or burst fire, or I mean like manual burst fire, not the burst fire mode, by manually tapping and burst fire and so on, then you need to have a very low delay for dispersion reset. Or you have to do a lot of damage like Counter-Strike or something. So I think that at least is a good thing. The other things I'm not really sure. I haven't really... The changes haven't bothered me that much, but on the other hand, I've played a lot of SMG since the Season 5. And it's not because of that, it's just... I mean, I play a weapon since until I tier 1 it, and then I want to change to something else. if there is no reason to do something else. Yeah, it's actually going to be so interesting to see that. The blah 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 vehicle stuff things. Yeah, well, I mean that's pretty much it. So I mean, it's not a lot of fancy stuff, but it's at least something. Let's see if we can start the game actually. So lately I'm going to prepare you and myself about this, because then maybe I get a little bit less frustrated. So as of late, for whatever reason, the game has started to minimize the tray at least once per session, sometimes twice. And it usually happens when I'm in the middle of a fight. It has happened when I was in a dogfight. This has happened when I slide around the corner or someone else slide around the corner with me, and that really suck. And now it's not me hitting any Windows button or anything. I have my keyboard in gaming mode, so I can't do that. It's not possible. But something is really messing things up, and I've tried. I actually tried quite a lot of things to try and fix it. Updated and reset graphics drivers, keyboard drivers, mouse drivers, updated drivers for Go XLR, the headphones. I've prevented the HDMI to do things, even dropped. So I don't use two video outlets. I use the pass-through from the capture card. Nothing helps. Windows is up to date as well. Super frustrating. We got new stuff here. Okay, let's look at that. They're actually trying to sell the Exodus hardware kit. So this is all... What? What's this? What the heck? Sorry, I need to fix this. I just dropped a lot of mustard on my... Yeah, because I was so surprised. Una minuto. Yeah, I thought that for whatever reason, guys saying they actually was selling the tier 1 skins. That's not it though. Okay, so what this is shortcuts basically to unlock a lot of weapons. And naturally I've already done that because I played the game from the start, and yeah. So that's not really relevant, is it? I thought it was cosmetics, but anyway. Well, here we have a new kit. Nothing really to say about that. I think that was the new stuff. Okay, so we have this specialist. You can unlock the specialist. Isn't that face like this? They compressed it a little bit. It's like really thin. That looks weird. Yeah, you might have noticed it before. I do enjoy trying to make the characters as ugly as possible. I think I'm pretty good at it. It looks like a couple of ears, like, or antennas, like. Yeah, that's beautiful. Okay, so the weekly missions today. We are about halfway through the battle pass, and it's week 3, so things are advancing quite rapidly. But weekly missions, yeah, we have objectives captured and neutralized, playing as Dozer doubles mission progress. I really want to push for Dozer today, and that's just insane considering the amount of Dozers we have seen last week. Anyway, it's a really popular dude at the moment, and I'm probably going to play Dozer as well because it's a good... I mean, he's fun. Little bit, remember the bullet through the shield has to do when you join the server. I mean, that's just so silly. Anyway, teammates revived, and kills with throwing knife or SPH explosive launcher. So you can do the first and second. The third is a little bit... You can do it with squaddies, of course, but it's going to be a little bit slower to progress with that one. And you need 2 out of 3 to progress to tier 2, as usual. In tier 2, it's kills while playing as assault, so continue to play Dozer maybe, that's a good idea. Combat the wingman ribbons earned, and then you're going to inflict damage with C5, Claymore, or SPH explosive launcher. You can do everything except the Claymore as an assault. In the third tier that you reach when you complete 4 out of all the weekly missions, you have melee kills, and kills with Dozer shield doubles mission progression. So again, they are really pushing for Dozer. Kills and damage assist and enemies killed. All of these are really good if you're an assault. And finally, kills and assist with assault rifles. So they want to push that as well. Make sure that people try out the new stuff and get a clear opinion. I think if the patch had been here now, right now, today, that would have been perfect for this. But now we don't have the patch until tomorrow, so this is a little bit backward because we are going to complete this today, and then we're going to spend more time. I mean, it's a good thing that I haven't tier 1 Dozer and yeah, I mean, yeah, because otherwise I would be a little bit livid. Looking at our specialists, we see that the remaining to tier 1 is Dozer, Zane, Boris, Crawford, and that's it. So it's 4 of them. I think we can do that this season if we play a lot of this, but I'm not really sure because I'm not a fan to be stationary, for instance, with Charlie Volcan. I'm not a fan of having a turret that magically does stuff. I do like Zane and I do like Dozer. Both of them are actually great. The thing is, it started to get a really long time ago since I played McKay and Sanders, for instance. I think McKay was the first one on tier 1. That was back when the game was absolute garbage. Or, well, it didn't work at least. Alright, so looking at other things. Can we do tier 1 on a weapon today? We could tier 1 PF51 if we really put our backs into it. A09, that's probably a stretch. And the vehicles is probably a stretch as well. The gear. What gear do we use? SPH. We could advance that a little bit, but probably not going to complete it anyway. And the same goes for anything else. Yeah, definitely not going to do any of those. Looking at the season badge, it's closing in on 500. As usual, it's 1150 that I want to reach before the season ends, but it's plenty of time still. Looking at the Dozer mastery, that's a lot of kills as a Dozer, and if everyone is playing Dozer, I don't really believe in that one, especially since season 5 I've had really a lot of struggle trying to go Dozer v Dozer. I don't really understand what the problem is, because if I get behind them or anything, I can hear myself smacking their heads, but it doesn't do any damage, which is super annoying. And the other ones are, yeah, pretty far off, I would say. Alright, I'm going to pop into... No, we're not going to pop in. Let's create a party. Wonder if Thomas is online, maybe. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, I'm going to create a party. And I'm going to start a game. And while that is loading, I'm going to run off and I'm going to get another cup of coffee. Because I like coffee. Today we have Conquest 64, which you have to play the new Reclaimed. And you have Conquest 128. And I think this is one of those things that actually suck. Because I prefer Conquest 128. But I do want to play Reclaim every now and then. But they don't have a... I think this might actually be the end of Conquest 128 because players want to play Reclaim. Here we have Breakthrough and Infantry Breakthrough, and as usual there are only 64 players, and that's fine in Breakthrough because it's more limited space. We have Rush, which we don't want to play. We have 1942 Renoir. Yeah. Snipers free for all. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I'm going to be so sad about myself playing Conquest 64. Okay, let's do it. Let's check the NVIDIA recording settings. That looks good enough. Alright, so I'm just going to bring another cup of coffee and then we are ready to go. Hello. Anyone in Discord? No answers. All right. I have my plate with sandwiches here. Try to keep it somewhat out of the way. And if you drive a vehicle today, you're probably going to be really happy because people might have C5s. But the majority of people won't have anything useful against you.
Our forces are moving to attack Bravo 1.
There's an enemy somewhere, and I see a dead body up here, so I would guess that's it. You can actually draw a lot of conclusions from a dead body.
Just captured Sector Charlie.
And
We've lost this battle.
that's it.
The Russians outplayed us here.
Thank you guys for that loss. Allow me to play a few seconds, kill a guy, and then I get a loss. That's good. If people care about their win ratio, that's absolutely great. This is actually my last language. I will talk more soon. I actually think those looks pretty good in this close. The rest normally don't. Alright, Spearhead. If I recall correctly, this is the same as in 128 players. Same layout.
The Russians have decided to hit us where we live. I guess they're tired of being beat in the arms race. Our top-line weapons are provided by a manufacturer named Nordvik. Their autonomous facility in Scandinavia is being targeted by Russian forces and allied NOPADs. This facility must be recovered and secured under American control. You wouldn't want us to run out
I was
of
a little bit
bullets
unlucky
soon,
that
would you?
we were
That's firepower
the
and keep
previous
warm.
round
Man
started
down.
that soon. Why can't I click on a cogwheel? Yeah, thank you guys. Otherwise we would have almost completed with captured objectives. You really try to avoid capturing this objective, don't you? I really want to capture this one.
They've got Sector Delta.
Alpha 1 was just secured by us.
Yeah, that's 1 out of 4.
Russians
He
have
bailed?
control of most
Yeah, he
sectors.
bailed.
Hostile soldier! Southwest!
That's a pretty dumb thing to do.
I put one down!
Oh, what? Okay. That was weird. I didn't do that looking down thing. Sometimes if you get like a straw in here, that can really mess up the optics. I mean, it's a laser, so it has optics in some way. Can I spot it? Can I spot it? Hello, guys. Can I spot it? Can I spot it? Nope. Yeah, but that can really mess it up. So it could do something like that, but yeah, that was weird.
One of their troops! Distance 200 meters!
The hostiles have taken Sector Charlie.
Our forces are moving to attack
Yeah, I think we
Charlie
can take C2. Just try to be...
Continue like this. You need
Try
secure
to
more
avoid
sectors.
being killed by the tank. We have to hurry if we want to get... Oh! That was really fast. Oh, there are so many people in here. That's insane. I think there's enemy in... Wow. They were just standing there. Huh. Yeah. Ah, that was my fault. Should have checked my corners.
Charlie 2 needs attention.
Ah, come on, that's bad. Oh, okay. I couldn't shoot the second shot. It didn't come off. I'm so tempted of trying to get the of getting the plane. There we go. That's the one. I think there's a guy
Grenade going out!
up to the left, and I have a... Yeah, that's definitely a guy. I have a... Yeah, it's from a sandwich, I think. It's some breadcrumbs on the mouse pad. Ugh, I don't like the feeling of that one. Okay, so we've done that. Now we only have to capture some objectives, and luckily for us, we lost the objectives over here, so we can actually fix that. You know what?
Sector Alpha just fell to the enemy.
I mean that you can be so damaged, and please get out of my vehicle.
Alpha 2.
Yes, please. You can be so damaged, and you can still
Russians grabbed up territory.
bounce off the ground like that. I think that's one of those silly things that I would like to see removed from the game. What the heck is the skin I have on this one? This is like equipped for snow or anything? Alright, so this should be it. I should be a capture and that weekly is done.
We now hold more sectors than they do. Good work.
Or it should count as twice as Dosa. Did it? Oh, it did. It just didn't say anything. That's cheeky.
Sector Bravo is detected by the hostile.
And we have Kiss with SPH and Kiss is playing Assault. I wonder if this counts if I kill anyone with this vehicle. I mean, I am playing
Down
Assault.
by a quarter.
I don't like that if I press just right, it starts to turn.
We have secured an objective.
Because if you want to do like slow. Oh, that's the wrong button. That's why I didn't die from
Majority of sectors under enemy
by my hand, so to say.
support package ready to drop.
Still a thing. I have changed the controls a little bit because they updated the way tanks and vehicles would play.
We are hitting Bravo 1.
So, for instance, the boost on shift is. I thought it was to push it, not trigger it by clicking, but I was
We've
wrong.
just taken Sector Delta.
Just change that. All right. I think C1 is the objective that we want to go for. Because we can't I mean, we can sort of get inside
We are
on
hitting Charlie 1.
C2, but won't be perfect. Yeah, this is not great either.
We just secured Charlie 1.
If that guy continues around, he should be here. Oh, that's so unlucky. We are a little bit damaged. We need to get out of the way, actually. But, yeah, it's not going to work. Let's kill off. Yeah, perfect. Normally, I don't advise getting out of the vehicle, but when it's that low and I have SPH launchers myself, then I can actually just kill it off. Drop it, and it's done. Where is that guy? Can't I use... Okay, so I can't use the invisibility because I have such low health. I think that's bullshit, guys. I really think that's bullshit. I think we should have control over that guy in a way, but that's... It is what it is.
Taking sector Charlie. We are attacking Charlie 1.
Yeah, it's going great.
Enemy forces control
I
the
think
majority
this
of
team is a
sector.
total mess. Sure, I'm not really contributing, but... I mean... and all these are counting down, and I was like, no fun vehicle anyway. So we have a tank sitting up here and doing nothing, and we have an AA over here that does nothing, and we have a MAV that could do something, I suppose. But I can't do anything because I'm... What? Wait. Oh, hold on. Are we going forward or backward? We are going forward, I hope. No, we're going backward. Why would you go backward with a MAV? And why is that guy not dead? I mean... Okay, so MAV and a tank, you take more damage if you hit in the rear. It's not really anything weird about that. It's pretty understandable. Oh, you gotta be kidding. That timing. So, I mean... That's a tier 1 MAV that literally goes backward on purpose because I don't know why. Is he... Oh, goodness. I think there's got to be something wrong with that dude. Okay, so my idea is if I can see... Oh. Crap, I don't have the time. I need to fix this. There we go. It was a bold move. Attacking a attack heli with your bare hands. That's not something I encourage doing. There's a lot of that going around here. Guys, is that something like if you're in water you don't take damage because why? Yeah, I think it's brilliant that you can do with an AA standing like that. But yeah, it's my fault, of course, for jumping in it. But we have the tank over there. You should be able to push it. This is just a pretty poor excuse of a team.
Our troops are engaging at Charlie 2.
And they have an angle from behind. That box is moving. That's definitely moving. Huh. I gotta be kidding. Get out of my face. Hello, can I change to SPH? Thank you. You know what? I'm not going to hang around with this server. I hate it.
Hey, we got this.
Yes, give me 128 players, please. You know what? Don't go Conquest, go Breakthrough. The thing about Conquest is that's a really fun game mode, but it's not as fun if you play by yourself. Especially when your team is stuck in a tank, sitting in a corner of the map doing nothing. The thing with Breakthrough is that you are pushed through a small part of the map. And you're guaranteed to face enemies, and you kind of know where they're coming from. It's not really the strategic version of it. You are limited in your choices. But on the other hand, if you're on your own, that's a good idea, pretty good thing.
Protect your objectives and hold your
Or
ground.
it can be at least.
Right sector. We need to hurt them until they.
I don't know how he managed to fire that shot. He must have... No, I don't know. I really don't know how that... I mean, the brawler was in the way and... It's just weird.
Lucky on that side. Around 90 meters from my position.
What? What happened? Didn't that feel iffy for you? That felt really strange for me. It was like we... It was like you were teleported a bit or rubber banded or something, I don't know.
Hold at all costs. Our victory is at hand.
That's
But there seems to be a general inability of the matchmaking to put together equal teams. It's nothing new really. Oh, I can't. I'm going to bring you up anyway. No? Okay. Okay. And I get... I even get a hit and I don't kill it. My goodness, dice, what's happening? If you hit with a dozer shield, normally you kill your target. So if you manage to get the... Okay, it could actually be bullets that's reflected, which...
Get as long as possible. Defend the objective.
That's reasonable, I suppose. That poor fellow wants us to bring the javelin. He's spamming so flam. And I mean, that's a good... that's a good idea, but the problem is that people want to play those and assault because of the weekly missions, so...
helicopter.
It's actually quite mixed. I see it's mixed. It's not that heavily...
Enemy kilo on my mark. Distance 110 meters.
that is actually...
Helicopter.
No... Ooh. This is the small nades that throws a little bit further than the normal ones. And this is the fun gun. I mean, okay, so the thing is, you can't really push out there. You don't want to push out there because it's a kill trap. You want to lure them, let them push in, and then we kill them off. Okay. Nice. Thank you.
Reloading now.
Actually, I have an enemy some objective.
Shield up.
Yeah, there's a big chance they are here. That's interesting. Yeah, this is the ideal. It's not going great, it isn't, to be honest. Probably need to keep B2 a little bit, for a little longer. It's okay, we don't need to spawn more players here now. I think that's fine. It was fine a while ago.
Objective lost. We must regain control.
Yeah, we overloaded B2 a little bit. That's actually why it's important to do flanks. Capture a little bit from behind. I mean, that's a good option from them. That's good. Very good. Good job.
Come on, let's go!
Our troops have maintained a strong defense in the sector.
Pendejo!
Yeah, I mean, there is actually a lot of blue guys over there, so that's brilliant. And Philip Borg is a quick guy if he wants to run all that way over here. I think he's going to... Stop. Get out of my face. Thank you. That's a bit harsh, isn't it?
We have a breach at one of our objectives.
Why are you over here? Come on, get out. And that was great. He was shooting straight from... You saw he was shooting in front of us and we got hit marker in the lower left. Sorry, lower right. So that's brilliant. Oh yeah, great. Yeah, this is fun. Oh my goodness.
Hostile Hilo, ID, 170 meters away.
I have feet in the rear. Ah, come on. I don't know what's up with this team. I mean, we are... I don't know. You know what? I'm actually going to just sit back a little bit. Because obviously things aren't working out as I want to.
Enemy Hilo on my mark, 200 meters.
I mean, why bother?
Hostile troop, far away.
Oh yeah.
Detecting a breach at Bravo 2.
One is down.
Thank you. That was almost a little bit too
All
cheap.
defenses remain in place, and the American attacks are in decline.
Still no angle for that one. Problem is, if I move up a little bit, I open myself a little bit as well. Now they know where I am,
Forces could not hold Bravo 2.
which I guess was inevitable. Question is if they care. Just really hard to hit from this. This is a really good Magnum.
The sector is lost. Fall back and regroup.
Yeah. I mean, this isn't really worth. It's not a great thing to do for the team or anything, but makes me a little bit happier, I suppose. I mean, you have to change something when nothing works, and if you're not in the same, yeah, basically doing the same things as your team, you're not compatible, then you need to try and find something, at least for a while. Why is my screen? That's super interesting. My streaming PC, the screen just went into sleep mode. It's not supposed to do that. What have you done, Windows? Microsoft?
Helicopter! Distance 200
Oh,
meters!
they have 2 condors. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh yeah, that's great.
Enemy
It doesn't look like he is a good pilot necessarily, though. Is he gonna crash? Did he crash? I think he crashed. There was a... Or did he? There's a car coming up behind us. If you look at the minimap, you can see it. It's actually a ramp. Is he going to go away? Yes, probably.
One of us is down!
You know what? Let's climb up. Can I get up? Can I get up? Yes, thank you. Can I reach that guy? Someone? I can't. He's jumping.
Tango! 60 meters from my position!
Ah! Come on, Blue. He's just in front of you. How blind can you be? Is there like a limit of how blind you can be? Guess not. Alright, let's bring this back. I should have spawned my mates.
One of our objectives is under attack.
Can I go now?
Charlie 2 objective lost.
Really can't be that bad, can it?
One is down!
It's not like it's very hard.
Shield is out!
Yeah,
We can finish securing
good thing we
Charlie
got it back. There is 6.
Shit! Friendly's hurt!
Felt like it was a tank going on somewhere.
Tango down!
Let's get into the... I can't revive you, sorry mate.
The enemy has seized Charlie 1.
Come on team, look at C2, we're losing C2. Oh my god. I have no hints of where they could be, but I would guess they are on top because that's usually where people are. No? Oh yeah, I see.
tangos! Around 40 meters from my position. We won this one!
Oh, come. He can't be active again. It's. Okay, so you have Irish boxes. They decreased how long time they can be active.
Trying to seize Charlie 2.
It's probably the same. And now they have more actually. Yeah, good job. Actually getting C1 back as well, that's good.
Okay, here we go.
Charlie 1 will just
I'm really not enjoying myself at the moment. What? What? Why the heck did I don't understand what's happening. Die. I mean... I just feels off today. So if I push B, then I get that.
objective Charlie 1.
But I didn't push B, so... It's not really close. I don't know what's going on, honestly.
We have outlasted
Oh,
the
yeah.
Americans. This site remains secure. Well done.
You know what? The thing is, I'm really not enjoying myself today. I planned this a little bit around the update, and it's not today, it's tomorrow. And no friends coming in to play yet, so I'm actually going to call it already.